Unplanned laughter, unplanned tears,
Wow.
unplanned pregnancies.
Oh, dang.
All have their positives and negatives to them. But
That is true.
what about an unplanned date? Is that a good thing?
I think it can be. I think it would be awesome.
Depends on your mood, I guess.
Because it's what happened to one of our listeners, Rick. He didn't even see it coming.
Aw.
But the date just came out of nowhere. At least that's what he said in his email. So let's talk to him about it. Rick,
Rick,
He
Rick?
hung up. He
Rick,
hung up.
Rick, are you there?
Yeah,
it's okay if you don't feel comfortable enough to share with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this off the air. But why don't you tell us about the date that happened? What was the girl's name?
well, her name was Kelly.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, I love unplanned dates. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Where were you? What were you doing?
We were at the park. I have a miniature Doberman, and I walk at the same place pretty much every other day.
Oh.
You only walk your dog every other day? I don't know if that's a good thing, Rick.
He only takes it to the dog park.
Yeah.
Oh.
To the dog park.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't have time to go there every day, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
It's
it's a
just
big
a walk.
commitment. I mean, and the dog park is a scene.
Yeah, but it's like a circular dog park, and I was walking around, and for whatever reason, she was coming around the opposite direction, so we walked right into each other, and she had another miniature Doberman.
Cute. I love when they're the same breed. You're always like, do you think they know each other?
Yeah.
For the dogs, too, like going to the park, that's like going out to the club at night.
You're right.
You know, that's like where they're going to meet all the other dogs. They want to make sure that they're looking good.
There's so many butts to sniff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Just like
So-
the regular club, Brooke.
A lot of pressure, not just on you, Rick, but on your dog, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't any pressure at all. She seemed to come up to the dog and love it. She started asking me about it. I had a girl and she had a boy, so it was really cool. They were interacting as well.
Ooh, the dogs are flirting.
Aw, that's
So
cute.
cute.
And you guys have so many shared interests, like just off the bat.
Yeah, my dog got too excited, and I thought it went kind of bad because she walked up and she was like, "Oh yeah, my dog's friendly," and I said, "Oh, my dog's horny."
Oh. Wait, wait a minute. That was like
Yeah.
the first thing you said to this woman at the dog park?
Funny. I love it.
Luckily, it went well. She started laughing,
Okay.
Good, good.
Okay.
and we went walking and we talked. It was really, really cool. It was an unexpected date.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
That's great. And
All
it's
right.
a cute date, too, walking
So-
in the park.
Okay,
Like,
that's the date, the two of you walking around inside this park together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How long were you guys in the park together?
I would say about 15, 20 minutes, but we did a few different things.
Okay. Quick
What
date.
different things did you do?
Yeah.
Well, I can throw a ball and my dog just kind of sit and look, but she
Oh.
was able to throw a ball and her dog was able to fetch it. And because it was able to do that, my dog kind of picked up. It ran after it, but it didn't bring the ball back.
Yeah.
But it's learning.
Oh my God, your dog and my dog are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see your dog, Brooke.
Oh, man.
So
Okay.
random.
Let's stop hitting on him because he's trying to tell us about the date that he
yeah,
was
Brooke
on.
is like
Calm
my
down.
dog
Okay.
is the same.
So let's focus back on the woman that you were
Brooke
with.
also has a mini Dover out
I
of
know.
nowhere.
I'm saying, like, it can actually be kind of embarrassing when your dog is like the dud when it comes to fetch.
You're
Yeah.
trying to play
Like-
it cool and
Yeah, was she cool? Like, was she like, oh, cute? He's dumb, like my dog.
She started teaching me like ways to teach dogs that they respond quicker. It's her thing, so it was actually really cool. I told you my dog actually went for the ball; it just didn't bring it back.
got
Right.
baby
Oh.
steps.
Yeah.
Puppy steps.
Okay.
I've never sent my dog to training or anything, so
Right.
That's cool then.
So, I mean, was there a romantic vibe to this?
oh my God, she was smoking hot.
No, we're not talking
Okay,
about the
okay,
dog
yeah.
anymore. We're talking about your
No.
date. Was there a bond there?
Oh, the date it went well. She stopped in for coffee. I mean,
What do you mean? Where was coffee?
well, there's a little coffee shop right by the dog park.
Oh.
And there's because it's so close to the dog, they have a little place where the dogs can sip their water.
Cute.
Aw.
That's cute.
So you did the dog park, you played fetch, and then you went to coffee.
Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't sit down and have coffee. It was like one of those shop stand things where you just kind of get your coffee and you go.
Got it. You didn't like go sit down.
Okay,
or
so that's
anything.
why the whole interaction was only like 15, 20 minutes.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so how did you guys leave things? Like, how did the two of you end this interaction?
She said bye. I said bye.
You didn't ask her out on a date?
No, I thought I'd wait a little later. I was gonna do it over the phone.
Okay. So
Okay.
you did exchange
Okay.
numbers.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, we got pictures of our dogs, everything.
Oh,
So, I mean, what's happened since then? Have you spoken to her?
I haven't. She's not returning or answering the call, so I don't know. It's real weird. It's real weird.
The only thing I don't understand is I have not once got like a for sure romantic moment. Like this whole thing could easily be an awesome friendship you're forming, you know what I mean? Or you're right, it could be once we kiss, everything goes to the next level. But I can't sense like one thing that was like, you know? on the
Yeah,
date?
right.
Listen, it was only 15 minutes. It really wasn't enough time for all that.
Yeah.
That's
It
true.
was the dogs really getting to know each other. So I would like to spend more time with her and get to know her.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, let's see if we can make that happen. We'll play a song, we'll come back, we'll call Kelly for you, and we'll try and get you a second date update, okay?
Yes.
All right, man, hold on. If you're just joining us, this is the budding love story of two dogs who met at a local park and had the time of their lives.
This might get us more listeners.
Really though.
They
Dog
played
matching.
fetch together.
Aw.
They drank out of the same water bowl.
It's like a perfect dog date.
They even peed on the same fire hydrant.
Aw.
No, that's a perfect regular date for
Oh,
me.
their connection was real and pure. Oh, yeah. And their two owners were also there grabbing coffee.
That's kind of the vibe though.
They were
He's
there.
right.
One was
wouldn't it
hot,
be-
the other one was aware of the other's hotness. So
Please tell me we're going to skip the people and go straight to the mini Doberman.
I wish we
my
could.
Oh my God,
Put it
wouldn't
on
it be
the phone.
so
But
cute?
the person is on the phone. His name is Rick, hoping to recapture that love doggy style
No.
with a second date update. Rick,
Let's maybe leave all of the dog like jokes and stuff out when we talk to her next. Just an
Yeah.
idea.
Let's make that our missionary.
Yeah.
Somebody got that.
I caught it.
We all got it, Jose.
All right.
Yeah,
So I-
don't do that.
all right.
Okay,
Don't
I'll
do
stop.
that.
I will also stop.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be tough because I don't know that there was a whole lot to mention besides dogs on your date.
Well, I think it's okay to mention the dogs, just maybe not your dog jokes that
Okay.
somehow turned very dirty.
This is going to be
Yeah.
a very flat, boring edition of Second Date Update. Zero jokes when we call.
No dog sexual reference.
Yes.
That's all
Thank
I
you,
write.
Rick.
All
Thank
right.
you.
The
Snake.
challenge that you've presented
Okay,
to this
stop.
show. Oh
Is
my
it
God.
sad he
How
has
are
to
we
tell us
going
that?
to go over the next few minutes
You should
without
have
it?
seen Jeff think.
We're going to call Kelly. We're going to see what she has to say. You feeling ready, man?
Ready.
Okay, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kelly?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Kelly. My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
What is this about?
Well, this is about a segment that we do on our show. It's called a Second Date Update.
Okay.
Okay, and
Um,
the idea is we help our listeners who've gone out with somebody recently that they liked get back in touch with that person after they've been ghosted.
oh, that sounds really strange.
You sound like a real positive person, so I feel like this will go well for you.
I'm sorry. I just have no idea who you guys are talking about. So,
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
it's a listener of our show named Rick.
Rick? Was there like a last name or?
I don't know.
We
what
didn't
that
Yeah,
was.
It's not
yeah.
really ringing a bell.
He said it wasn't really a date. It was more like you guys hung out for like 20 minutes, and I don't know. He felt like he had a good connection.
Yeah, you guys were in a park and your dogs met.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, that's a
All
good
right.
start.
No, that's a bad start. I know who that is. I know who you're talking about.
Oh no.
Why is it?
Oh.
Okay. Why was that bad?
He seemed nice. Like,
Oh, so you guys have talked to him?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how this segment works. They email us and they tell us about the date that they went on so that we can help them get back in touch.
Okay. So what did he tell you?
Well, you guys bonded over the same dogs. You both have the mini Dobermans,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and there wasn't a whole
And
lot.
he's-
There wasn't a whole
Coffee.
lot really that happened. You got your guys' dogs hung out and then you grabbed a coffee together.
I am so sorry, guys. I have to stop you. Is this like some sort of weird joke you guys are playing? Is this like a prank?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Why?
I just I'm just getting a really bad feeling. I'm sorry.
Did he-
Oh,
did-
is it Brooke? Brooke, she has that effect on a lot of people.
Did
I'm
Rick?
sorry.
Did Rick?
It's okay. She's a friendly radio host.
Yeah, she doesn't bite.
She doesn't-
Well, she does.
No,
Yeah.
Kelly. Did Rick make you feel uncomfortable or something? Is that why you're
I'm
worried
just-
about him?
For example, like how did you guys get my phone number? How did you get it?
Well,
Yeah.
Rick gave
Yeah.
it to us.
I never gave it to Rick.
Wait, but he said that you guys took pictures of your dogs together.
Yeah.
We took pictures of our dogs together, but I never gave him my phone number. This is like really messed up. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh,
Weird.
sweet.
I'm kind of alarmed for you. Like,
You know-
that's not cool, man.
He could have totally guessed. Like,
No,
it
Yeah.
no.
could have been
Yeah,
one
You
of
think
those.
he guessed my phone number?
He's joking.
Fate
That's a
works
bad
that way
time joke.
sometimes, but you didn't want him to have your number.
No. I mean, okay.
Oh.
Just like from first meeting, I wouldn't just go on a date with this guy. I was
Okay.
just trying to be nice, right?
Okay.
So, like, yeah, there was a coffee stand, and we, like, took pictures of our dogs, but then that was it. So he didn't ask me for my number, and I didn't give it to him. But then, after a few days, my phone starts blowing up, and it's
No.
very evident that it's him. So I'm sorry. I'm, like,
Oh.
panicking.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be panicking too.
Yeah, this is definitely weird, and there's a way to find out how he got your number.
This is even creepier.
Because I need to tell
Gotta
you
do
that
it,
he's
though.
on the other line listening. That doesn't sound good.
Are
but
you serious?
Yeah,
No,
he's been on the other
doesn't-
line listening this whole time. He wants to talk to you.
Well, how did he get our number?
Oh, my God. I mean, at least I'll be able to figure out how he did this, right?
Yeah.
Let's all figure it
Same,
out.
dude.
So,
that is
Rick,
wild.
what's going on? How did you get her number, man?
Kelly, let me start
Hi.
here. I'm not a creep. I'm sorry for just calling
Rick,
you.
how
I
did
just
you
thought,
get my phone number?
well, I was creative. And Kelly, that's what I want you to know is if you allow me to take you on a date, I'll be creative too. I was
You're avoiding the question now, Rick.
Creative is now a trigger word.
Where did you find Kelly's number?
Well, we had a great time and we took pictures. We
my gosh,
had
I
a great
can't.
time. And on the pictures, my dog has my number on it, and her dog, I figured was her number, and that's when I saw it. And
On the collar.
On the dog tag.
And you zoomed in. I already know.
Is that it, Rick?
well, it didn't have to zoom in because they were already close-ups.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, my
So
God.
less creepy.
Okay. Well, Rick,
What?
thank you for telling me.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
to
I
say
didn't
that
mean for this to be weird. I don't want you to think there's a stalker or anything. I'm not that type of guy.
Okay.
I'm shy, and this is embarrassing.
Oh, buddy.
Rick, I appreciate you saying all this, but I have to tell you, like, for future reference, just ask. Like, this is weird. I know you're saying, like, I'm sorry and I'm embarrassed and I'm shy, but this is, like, what women hate.
But don't you appreciate the creativity of it?
Rick, I don't. I really don't.
Oh,
I don't think that's a good word.
I will say that's
You
the
don't?
first I've ever heard of that ever happening.
It just-
I think it's creative, Rick.
Rick, I think it's like it's intrusive, right? Like
Mhm.
it's overstepping a bounds.
I didn't think it was crossing any boundaries because we had already spent so much time together walking and talking, and I just figured we could talk a little bit more. So I'm sorry.
I mean, if she was a total stranger, it'd be even worse, right?
I mean, Rick, you don't even know if Kelly's single. Like, I don't. It just seems like you
Oh.
guys didn't have those type of conversations. You had conversations about how to train your dog.
It was very surface conversations. That's why I was calling her, so that we could talk more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it sounds like you're accidentally
mean-
creepy.
Well, yeah.
His intentions are
that
kind
better?
of pure.
But in today's dating world, it's so hard to meet people. If you have an encounter out in the world somewhere and you didn't get the opportunity or you didn't have the courage to ask for
Yeah.
somebody's number, I mean, he took it a little bit far, but it was
Yeah.
for like a pure reason.
yeah, but
it's
you
so
just go back
creepy.
to the same dog park and you find her again. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Well, now you're the creeper hanging out at the dog park, like watching like
But
going up
that
to
is-
everybody's
yeah, that is
tags, trying to match the tags.
But if you want to run into her again, like that's your chance. Like you needed to have asked her for her number. Like
Exactly.
I know it was creepy. I was just shy in the moment, and I'm sorry I didn't ask you and just started texting you and calling you.
Oh, that's good.
mean-
that feels sincere.
Yeah.
That feels
Actually-
sincere, Kelly.
It does. But we still don't even know if Kelly is actually single yet, though.
I know. Now after Brooke said that, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
I don't have a boyfriend, but I am hanging out with a couple different people, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, there's a little bit of gray area there, but we can work with that.
Yeah, you're not official.
Yeah, so let's offer to send you guys out on a date and we'll pay for it. What do you say?
Oh, you want to add another to the bunch?
I feel very uncomfortable. I appreciate the apology, Rick, and I do believe you. I believe it was genuine and everything, but I just feel I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's understandable. terrible.
Well, at least he was able to like clear it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this has been embarrassing enough.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
But
you're
you know what, though?
fine.
It's a good lesson.
And you might not actually have a date lined up with Kelly, but you'll be able to think about her every time
Oh,
you play
no.
fetch with your dog.
Oh.
Kelly taught me that.
Why does my little Doberman look just like her little Doberman?
Yeah, and I also have her dog pictures too, so I'll frame those as well.
Oh, frame them.
Okay.
I hope
What
that's a
the-
joke.
I
You're
don't think we've
joking,
learned
right?
anything.
Oh my gosh.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Thank
Okay.
goodness.
It's
Okay, I
safe to
feel like
laugh now.
It's too soon. Still.
Yeah.